Yo, what's going on everybody, it is Danny here from Dynamite Darts and welcome back to my channel. This is the channel where you'll find all things darts, whether it be darts predictions, darts reactions, or my popular Path to Pro series where I'm documenting and vlogging my journey moving from an amateur player to hopefully one day stepping on the Ali Pali stage. As always, I want to say a massive thank you for the support in the last video. Again, we smashed 500 likes and also we managed to hit 10,000 subscribers. Now with that being said, today we're going to do a prediction video for the World Seniors Darts Championships, and what better way to do that than start off by announcing the giveaway of these darts. Phil the Power Taylor, who you can see in action in the World Senior Championship starting tomorrow, Thursday, February 9th, assigned a set of his Gen 9s courtesy of Target and sent them our way for a giveaway for you guys. Now if you're a fan of darts and you don't know who Phil Taylor is, you gotta get out of that rock you're living on there, because Phil Taylor is the greatest darts player of all time. So if you want to enter this giveaway, there's a few things you need to do. Firstly, you need to make sure you're following Target on both Instagram and TikTok. You need to make sure you're subbed to my YouTube channel and following me on TikTok at Dynamite Darts, and you need to comment below what's your favorite memory of Phil Taylor or your favorite darting memory in general. Mine is the 2007 World Championship final at Circus Tavern in that sudden death leg between himself and Barney. Unfortunately lost that one. As a Phil Taylor fan, I wasn't the happiest that day, but a fantastic game of darts and my favorite darting memory ever. This is a fantastic prize for anybody who loves darts or any sports fan in general. Phil Taylor is one of the greatest sports people of our generation. Leave all the details for the giveaway in the description, and I wish you guys the best of luck. This is going to be massive. With that being said, let's get into predictions. So this is the second year of the World Darts Championship, with Robert Thornton defending the title from last year. And as you can see, they have a pretty packed schedule with some pretty big names over the next few days in the Circus Tavern. We're going to have some memorable names throughout here. Up first, we have Robert Thornton, as I said, who is the current World Seniors Champion. We have Phil the Power Taylor. Again, if you want to get them darts, you know what to do. Thirdly, we have Martin Adams, the multiple-time BDO World Champion, who just recorded a 111 average in the Moto Super Series recently, so playing very well. Glenn Durrant, the former Premier League winner and former BDO World Champion, who's just retired a couple of years ago. Back on the Seniors Tour, awesome to see. Trina Gulliver, the GOAT, I guess, of female darts. Lovely to see herself there. John Part, the two-time PDC World Champion and one-time BDO World Champion. David Cameron, who was at this year's World Darts Championship. We have Neil Duff, last year's WDF champion. Keith Deller, former BDO World Champion. Bob Anderson, it's crazy to see him still going. I think Bob Anderson, I'll just double check, is 76 right now, which is some going. It's really nice to see people at that age still playing. 75, wow, just shows the longevity in darts. So I'll fly through the rest of the names here, but they are our seeded players for this event. We have Les Wallace, Kevin Painter, Terry Jenkins, Tony O'Shea, Larry Butler, Peter Manley, as well as a few invites: Ronnie Baxter, Mark Dudbridge, Daryl Fitton, Leonard Gates, who was a crowd favourite this year at Ali Pali, Chris Mason, who's been playing very well in the Moto Super Series, Scott Mitchell, former BDO World Champion, Roland Scholten, and Co Stompy, the two Dutch giants, as well as some qualifiers. Richie Housen is the only one who I'm familiar with, and then a few qualifiers from the World Seniors Tour. Nice to see Andy Jenkins in there, and also Lisa Ashton. So looking at all these here, we are into some really cool matches. Only 32 players. I'm going to get in, got to give all my predictions quick and steady for all this, and we'll get into it. So up first you have Robert Thornton against Roland Scholten. Scholten and Co Stompy, two big tall Dutch players, have some of the most interesting throws in darts, but I'm going to give this one to Robert Thornton. I think he takes this 3-1. Peter Manley next against Scott Mitchell. I think Scott Mitchell could take Peter Manley, to be honest with you, and I'm going to give this one 3-1 to Scott Mitchell. Then we have Neil Duff against Lisa Ashton, Keith Deller against Michael Huntley. I don't know anything about Michael Huntley. I'm going to give that one to Keith Deller, and Neil Duff going through there. I think Neil Duff comes out of that clash, and Neil Duff comes out to play just to finish this quarter. Comes out to play, I believe, Robert Thornton. Neil Duff, Robert Thornton. I'm taking Robert Thornton through to the semi-finals there, just to complete that quarter. Of the next quarter, Glenn Durrant and Mark Dudbridge. Dudbridge having some nice time on the Super Series as well this year. I'm going Durrant to come out there. Going Chris Mason against Terry Jenkins. Gonna go for Trina Gulliver, why not? And I'm gonna go for Kevin Painter. Painter to beat Gulliver, and then we have Chris Mason to beat Glenn Durrant. We have Mason and Painter. I'm gonna go Mason to play Robert Thornton in the semi-final. Moving on, we got Phil Taylor, Colin McGarry. Gotta go with Phil. This one I'm gonna go for, why not, Larry Butler and I'm going to have Phil to progress all the way to the quarters, where I think he gets upset by David Cameron. I think Andy Jenkins maybe beats Bob Anderson, and David Cameron beats Phil Taylor. As much as I want him to win it, you know what, let's go bold and say Phil Taylor's getting all the way this year. So Phil Taylor gets through that. Martin Adams is beating Dave Prince in my opinion, and Leonard Gates is probably going to beat Tony O'Shea. Haven't seen no John Parrott playing recently. Coach Stampe is always playing okay. I'm going to give this one to John Parrott and Daryl Fitton. I think Daryl Fitton gets through there. Daryl Fitton to play Martin Adams. Martin Adams gets through that. Martin Adams and Phil Taylor semi-final, which is going to be fantastic. And on the other side, we have Robert Thornton against Chris Mason. Let's go bold and say Chris Mason to beat Robert Thornton. An out there shout, and I'm going to have Martin Adams to beat Phil Taylor. Martin Adams and Chris Mason final would be fantastic. My heart wants Phil Taylor to win the whole thing. I just don't think he'll do it. I'm going to go Chris Mason, Martin Adams in the final, and I'm going to give it 5-3 to Wolfie. Wolfie's been there, he's done it. He's been competing at such a high level for such a long time, and you really can't see past him. So there we go. They are my predictions for the 2023 Jennings Bet World Series Darts Championship, which happens in Circus Tavern, the goat of all venues, and is sponsored by our good friends over at Target. There we have my predictions video. My 10,000 subscriber special is coming. We've had just a little bit of difficulty regarding the recording. The biggest thing is though, I'm off to London in 2 days, and I'm playing in the UK Open qualifiers on Sunday. I'm going to be vlogging all that. Episode 7 and 8 of Path to Pro are coming up very soon, hopefully within the next week. But the biggest news is, I guess right now, if you want to win this set of Phil the Power Taylor darts, all you need to do is follow the rules in the description, follow myself and Target on socials, like this video, and you also need to leave your comment below of what's your favorite darting memory, or what's your favorite memory of Phil the Power Taylor. They're an awesome set of darts that could be yours, and I wish you guys the very best of luck. As always, if you're a fan of the darts, be sure to subscribe, and until next time.